name is Zachary Ong. I am the principal at Zachary Ong and Associates, and I'm also the president-elect of the World Body of Design, the International Council of Design. I first started off in the graphic design industry in 2003. I would say that my real career began in 2008 when at that time I created and resolved for myself what would be my personal mission and my professional mission, and that is to make Malaysia, our country, to become a design powerhouse for the world. At that time, design was a buzzword around the world. It was right after the launch of the iPhone, and so I looked into how design can contribute to a country's growth and how it can benefit and better a country. And that's when ideas started to come in through various groups of friends who are also designers in different disciplines. We had a lot of discussion, and that came to the first group that we started off, and it's called Think Lab, one of which led to a meeting with our former Prime Minister Tun Mahathir. This was in 2010, and we presented to him about what we think as the young generation coming up about how do we shape the country in the future to achieve 2020 and beyond. I was elected to be part of a committee by the Graphic Design Association of Malaysia, which is the official authority or body for graphic design for the country. I eventually started off as a deputy secretary, and later on I was elected as president, and I was president for 2 terms. And later on, when I stepped down as president of the Graphic Design Association of Malaysia, I got elected into the International Council of Design. I'm currently the president-elect, incoming president, in 2015 in South Korea. And I am actually the first ASEAN candidate to take on the helm. That's where it is right now. We at ZOA, it's an acronym for Zachary Ong and Associates. What we are committed to is we provide branding design services, particularly in graphic design. We design identities for companies, and our DNA and our mission for our clients is design for profit. We have our own methodologies and ways in which that enables our clients to be more profitable by imbuing and applying good design. And that is something that we bring to the table, and we speak to our clients, and we look at the makeup of each businesses. It doesn't matter which industry that you are in, at the very end of the day that we want to impact is the bottom line. Aside from that, we design and we work with the Prime Minister's office with the branding division in the PMO. And in 2015, we developed and designed the country's website, malaysia.my, and we won 2 awards out of that, the Malaysia Web Awards and also the Malaysia Tourism Award. Our future plan right now is to look into applying our methodology that we find successful here to other parts of the world, and we're looking at cities like in London or New York or other places where design can make a huge difference. My best advice for up-and-coming entrepreneurs is to be willing to contribute and be willing to not look at bottom line and quick profits. In other words, we want to contribute to something outside, to the profession, to your workplace, to the organization that you're working in, to look at contributing to the country. Be willing to contribute something that is greater than yourself. For example, if you're able to ask yourself, who am I in this profession that I'm in? As a designer, what can I design for the betterment for someone else, for a community, for an organization, for a country, for the world? Looking to begin to ask yourself every day, and the moment you find an answer, it has to have the quality that makes you jump out of your bed every morning. So the examples that I can give is back when in 2008 and throughout my journey in between ThinkLab and Rega, the Graphic Design Association, as to where I am right now and towards the future, is I would be driven and be hungry for new domains of knowledge that is outside of design. Because what I was committed to and what we're committed to is to contribute and see how design can contribute to a country. It's beyond us, it's beyond our pockets and our bottom line. What can design bring betterment for the country? And hence, it requires perspectives that we would never look into in terms of the economy. But because we're on a mission, we want to and be willing to, and we are willing to commit to it, we started to do a lot of research, be hungry for it, ask a lot of questions, meet up with new people, gain new knowledge and apply and practice new things, all in the name of making sure what we say is accomplished.